dog attacked my dog.
The dog's not even outside, ma'am.
He was outside. He was in front here.
We have yet another Karen.
You know what?
What?
You guys are acting like and you shouldn't. You should act like black people.
We what?
I was raised in Oklahoma around
Wait,
black
can
people.
you repeat that one more time? We're acting like what?
Who said her black neighbors are acting like N-words to their face?
I was raised in Oklahoma City where there were tons of black people.
But we're acting like what?
You're acting like people that aren't normal.
Realizing she's caught, she tries changing her rhetoric.
When you're on the news, when you're on social media, get the f off
Get
the
off our
property.
property. Get off our
You know, I have a top secret clearance. You
I
know
don't
what,
give a
BP?
Get the f off the property.
And then she steps to them. What is she thinking?
Since we're acting like black people. Right? We're acting like black people, and that's not normal.
Most people don't act like you do.
How are we acting? How are we acting? You came over here with a taser.
It's another broadcasted lesson of how you can't reason with racism from a racist like this.
I came over here because your pit bull attacked my little dog.
He didn't attack your dog. Not at all.
Then she digs a deeper hole, fabricating a story that never occurred.
I saw you pet the dog. You
I
pet the
didn't pet
dog.
the dog. I just pet the dog because I wanted to see if he was okay. Why don't you record all this and put it on?
I am recording it. You about to be famous.
You know what? You're going to go?
You're about to be famous. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go?
You're going to go to hell.
Beyond parody at this point. But here's the thing. They have video of this woman coming over to their house without her poodle initially, making her way over to the family pity and even gets down on the ground to pet their dog. It's all on video. But she continues.
In Oklahoma. We were raised around black people. And all most of them were very nice.
I got everything
You know
on
what?
camera. So you can leave, please.
And yet, there's more evidence.
I don't want to see that dog outside.
Well, he's going to be outside because I have a right to have him just like every other person in here. He ain't done nothing to you. He ain't done nothing to your dog.
Why are you so nasty?
Of this racist woman not helping herself by just leaving and cutting her losses.
I'm not having a bad day, but you know what? You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
So, this disgusting, vile, imbecilic, racist-ass person in Discovery Bay, California continues on with her bigotry, telling black folks to behave a certain way, abide by her own standards. She has on society in a rant that was caught not just on cell phone cameras, but also various cameras throughout the property. What this entitled white woman shows is how far we've come and how far we still have to go. Everything in this video is beyond troubling. She uses the N-word with ease and connotes this slur with a negative. It's the filthiest, dirtiest, nastiest word in the English language. And yet it just rolled right off her tongue. Says Kahinda Andrews, professor of black studies at Birmingham City University, it's really tied into the idea that African people aren't really human beings. That's exactly how this woman from Oklahoma felt in this video. She talked down to them. She painted an image of viewing her neighbors not as equal, but as the lesser, and refers to black people she grew up with in Oklahoma, who she likely walked all over every day. Once she sensed that she can't do this, she continued with attack after attack after attack, walking away, then coming back for more.
Shut up and dribble.
It's this, a Laura Ingraham white supremacist way of thinking. The belief that black people belong in a certain place and cannot speak out or up for themselves. Oklahoma girl here is another Amy Cooper. The privilege of fabricating a story, the tone of their voices in their respective recordings, the backlash they do not fear for their actions, the victimhood they spew. It's a playbook for racist white people and how to attempt to get away with anything you want. I point back to this quote from famed actor Will Smith. Racism is not getting worse. It's getting recorded. And of course, countless other examples.
We as white people, because I think nothing's going to happen, we have to do it. Black people have been shouldering this burden for 400 years. The only reason this nation has made the progress it has is because of the persistence and patience and effort of black people.
Like from San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Because to understand the history of this country. The Amy Coopers, the Oklahoma girls, and CVS racists are not outliers. They are a pattern of what non-white people face every single day for just living.